Welcome to the art room. Right now we're going to go over our procedures and rules, and we're going to learn all about art. But not just how to make art, but our rules that spell the word art. These rules are posted above the board, right above my desk, as well as in between the two closets so that we can read them from different places in the room. They are called art behaviors, and ART stand for different types of behaviors. So let's start. A is for always do your best and follow directions. That means if you're doing your best in your behavior in art, you're doing our first rule. R is for respect. That's stuff as well as people. Me, you, your friends, people's personal space, and yourself as an artist. T is for take care. So you want to take care of our supplies, but you also want to take care to take your time. The first way we can do that is to make sure we are ready for art. That means when we walk down the hallway, we are calm-bodied and we are ready to learn. We stop on this square, on this side, and wait to be invited in. Coming from this side, it's this yellow square, and once again, please wait to be invited in. This is how you show me you're not ready. We are not jumping down the hall. Nope. We are not touching things on the wall. Look, you're not even on the color tiles. Absolutely not. We are not talking to our friends in the hall. I know you haven't seen them. We're not doing that. Nope. And we are not changing speeds. We know how to walk. We are walking with a calm body, hands and feet to ourselves, appropriate speed, and ready for the art room. When you walk into the room, we are going to keep that calm body, our voices off. It is not time to talk or start touching stuff in the middle of the table. We are sitting and waiting for instructions because you know they're going to start once we get in. We want to make sure that we know what our shape is. We want to know what our table number is. We do not, need to touch anything in the middle yet. We don't know what we're doing. We also need to be in our space, so not scooted up next to our neighbor, even if they're your best friend. So make sure you are in your space, taking care of yourself and doing your best. As you walk in the room, there are two shelves here. You can see that the pencil boxes are there, but during school, anything like jackets, water bottles, personal belongings, lunch boxes will go here. Every grade level has their own area, and it's color-coded. So kindergarten is yellow, as a yellow mat with kindergarten stuff, and below it are our table buckets that have our table folders of where we keep our artwork. Our table folder matches our table number, and this is where we'll keep our sketchbooks and other things for class when we're not here. This year, table buckets will be labeled by day of the week and color-coded by your grade level, so Monday through Friday. This is the art drying rack for when we need it, and mess mats. And this is the pencil station that during work time, not instructions, if you have a pencil that's no longer working, you put it in this basket and trade for a new pencil. Make sure you're trading pencils so there's only 4 at the table at the time. This is the free draw area and the art library. These are to be used after we're done working if we have time. Here's the paper for free draw, idea books, which we might use during other times. There's how to draw books and how to draw sheets. You must put them back when you're done. Same with the library books. If you do have permission to come back here, there's clipboards if you're doing free drawing, and there's carpet squares. Once again, please with permission. Over here is cleanup and the shared supplies counter. So if multiple grade levels are using a supply, it won't be on your mat, it will live over here. I'll let you know if something that we're getting is on the shared supply counter. Our call and response for this class is stop, look, and listen. You can see that I say stop, look, and you say listen. After the word listen, we are absolutely quiet so we can listen to the next instructions. You may also hear these commands paired with a bell. Stop, look, listen. Either one, we need to make sure we are listening by the third, either command or bell. During class, the visual way to figure out if we should be speaking or listening or whispering is this noise level light. Red means stop, which means we're silent and listening. It should be on red when we come in the room. I change it with this remote for when it's appropriate to talk. Yellow means whispers, please. That means that we're using our whisper voices, but we are allowed to talk. And then green, like a stoplight, means go. Green means we're sounding great, we're in work time. The lights can go either way, so make sure that you're listening to the voice commands, the lights, and the bell, so that you know when's a good time to talk. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get stuff out using jobs. You have a shape on the table right next to you. So this is an example one. We'll do it a little differently. But if I call your shape, I call it square, you're going to walk up and do the job that you were assigned on the board. So square had to get folders for this class. Using walking feet, putting in the middle of the table, not touching it again. Circle in this example class is getting a supply cup. Now, when I say it's their turn, they're going to get up, use good walking feet, and they're going to get one supply cup for their table, putting it back down in the middle of the table, and no one should be touching it yet because we have not had our full instructions yet. This next person, triangle, is going to get mess mats. They count how many people they have, and they're going to go get mess mats from the back of the room. When you get back to the table, please place them down respectfully in front of the people who need them. The last person in this example is going to get paper from me. So I'll say, Star, come get paper for each person at your table. They'll count how many people. They'll walk up on the far side of my desk and wait carefully in line to get paper. There you go, pass in the paper. And like the mess mats, you're going to put it on the mess mats in front of the people and wait for the next instructions. Now, we'll do some art, and then at the end of class, things will go backwards. So people who did the papers might give those back to me. People who did the mess mats would put them back. People who did the markers or supplies would make sure they're organized. You have all of them, and then they go back to where they belong. And people who did the folder might put that back. After you're done with your jobs, you sit quietly with a clean table to show me you're ready, and I call tables by their table number to line up quietly to get ready to go. When we're lining up, there's a black line. You stand quietly, waiting for the other tables to get lined up. We're not touching people. We're getting ready for our hallway expectations. And that's how we do art class.